What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Now, you know how the mental health industry uses or the healthcare industry anyway. They use certain things as an umbrella for a lot of different things at diversity. And then it's a catch-all. Like if you have a breathing problem, they want to say it's asthma all the time. And it could be an assortment of things. And mental illness is just a way to keep the people complacent and not be able to work and do that. Keep it going. Because, you know, if you look up energies, sometimes the less you do, the more energy you exert. And that helps the planet move. Because if you're moving and you're working, it kind of destroys the planet in some weird way. It's a backward way of explaining it. But I guess it's true in some ways. But this guy here, it's kind of like you know, Dr. Sabi and the Nipsey Hussle thing. But this dude deep, and I think that attention deficit is a catch-all because the generation wants to move and they don't want to stay in the same spot and they can't keep their attention span, and it needs to be worked on in different ways, not just giving them pills or diagnosing them with something or put them in a perpetual classroom. So this guy is neat, and I agree with him. So watch it. Tell me what you think. Leave the comments at the bottom. And hope y'all have a good day. Just watch this video, and then I'll be back with another one. Love you niggas, man. It's on God. Let's get it.
It's been very enriching talking to you. I must say that I feel it. I grew up in a lower middle class family, small town. As a child, I had a great sense of wonder about everything. I till today have a great sense of wonder. I'm very happy to be talking to you. I don't see that in today's children. I don't see a sense of wonder in today's children. I think because they replace the wonder with www. Exactly. Exactly. That's right. They know the whole universe before they're 6. Exactly. That's how do, and I'm sure parents, they know everything. They just have to press Google and all the information. But information does not necessarily translate into knowledge at all. So how do, and they always say this, that's the way I am. I don't see my grandfather.
Yeah, and that's neat right there. What it is, he said, information doesn't turn into knowledge all the time. Knowledge is being able to apply the information to get something done in any kind of way, positive or negative, move it, work it. It's just a way to read science, niggas. This is simple, but y'all make it so complicated that you gotta put it under accesses and branches and separating people when we basically, when it comes to certain things like that, we're the same, you know? Yeah. So listen up, niggas.
Even at the age of 84 said, that's the way I am. So what is this? That's the way I am. I'm bored, dude, cool. I think that to be bad is being cool. If you say I'm a good man, he's a boring man. Usually they are. People who claim that they're good people, usually they are boring. Yeah, they are for the world, for the marketing part of it. We are becoming people who are constantly made to feel, suddenly in India also, that we are living in a world which is not very, very peaceful, which is a dangerous world. We are becoming, pardon my saying, like America, where we don't look at somebody for a little longer. I was in America 2 years back. I was looking at somebody thinking whether should I ask him my hotel, because in my hotel there was a mall. So I went into the mall, and when I came out, I could not see my hotel because I must have got out from somewhere else. So I was looking at somebody to ask him whether should I ask him where my hotel is. So he said, "What are you staring at?" I being an actor, I said, am I staring at you, sir? I'm sorry. I did not know I was staring at you. Poor fellow actually dropped me to my hotel. What my point is, how does one in today's time, in these times, retain a certain amount of innocence, a certain amount of sense of wonder? How does one do that?
So now there are two things you said, wonder and innocence. Wonder does not necessarily come from innocence.
Okay.
See, for example, when you were a child, you definitely looked up at the sky, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Did you ever count the stars?
I used to.
Now, wonder does not come from innocence. What does that mean? A lot of people think that children wonder because they're inquisitive and optimistic. And like he says, it has nothing to do with it because wondering is moving in a unbiased, unblind, open-minded way. So wondering would be trying to apply the knowledge, the information, to turn it into knowledge, which makes it a positive motivation. Talk to him.
And similar, there was nothing to do.
How far did you go?
Oh, no, nothing. I could not go beyond 100 or 200.
So I meticulously sat down on the terrace, counting, trying to make, segments of the sky and trying to count. I've gone up to 1700 and then you get mixed up. What was there is not there, what was not there has come, it gets all mixed up. But today, that itself was wonder. 1700 just blew my mind. Today scientists are telling you there are over 100 billion galaxies, not stars, 100 billion galaxies.
Galaxies.
So as you explore, as you know, the wonder will increase because you realize the nature of the existence, then wonder will just explode. So wonder is gone not because of lack of innocence or because of innocence, because what we call as knowledge, stupid conclusions about life. Today people are carrying their attention deficiency like a qualification. See, existence will yield to you only if you pay attention to something. Anything in this existence will yield to you only if you pay substantial attention to it. But now people have become like this. They can't look at anything, everything is tuck. Now in this condition, there will be no wonder, only conclusions in your head. There is no perception, there is only, monologues going on in your head. There is no perception. If there is perception, all noise in your head will just stop. If you're looking at something absolutely beautiful and engaging, everything stops. Why people are enjoying your cinema is just this, you switch off the lights, they focus on the thing for those whatever few minutes or 90 minutes or whatever, their usual monologues are gone, something else is happening. It is the attention which is making the difference. It is not what's playing on the screen. It is what is playing on the screen is instrumental in grabbing the attention. But it is the attention, continuous attention, which is making the experience of being there. So, this is a rudimentary form of meditation. It's called dharana.
So how does one in today's time retain that attention span?
One simple thing is, everybody must do something about themselves. Every child, every school should bring this dimension that a child is required to pay attention to something continuously. It could be music, it could be dance. See, you cannot do music or dance unless you pay attention to it, You'll make a fool of yourself if you do not pay enough attention. But you can pass an examination without attention.
Yeah,
understand?
That's right.
Above all, I've seen this simple thing. Children came to us, we have a Isha homeschool, which is done in a very different way. I one day went to the assembly, all these 6.5-year-old kids, they're all like this. I said, why are the kids like broken tops? Why are they shaking around like this? Then I just brought this thing, simply every day in the morning, Sari Gama Pada Nisa, 15 minutes, everybody must do. You go there after 2 months, they're all sitting like this. That's all it takes. If you just make them walk in the forest in the night, one night, okay? In the darkness, you just make them walk, you will see they will become like this. Their ability to pay attention will become like that. Their sense of wonder will explode. You just take them into the jungle, make them walk for a night without torches, without cell phones, without anything, in a protected atmosphere, you will see within one night there will be a tremendous transformation in the sense of wonder in the child's life. But we are making them physically incapable of these things. Sitting just in front of the computer, they're becoming physically incapable. When physically it hurts, they will protest, they'll not do anything. So it's something that parents must take care of. Bringing up your child does not mean just sending him to school and getting marks and grades and nonsense. Your child in body and mind should grow up to full capabilities. That is when it will manifest in his life as success. Just marks will not manifest as success.
Okay, now, what I find that's great that y'all don't seem to understand is the definition of the word my nigga used. He said sense of wonder, meaning that we have a lot of senses and we only know how to use 5 of them. So therefore, okay, it's like this. When I used to take martial arts, it was the Mashaba Force, right? They used to blindfold me and have me go, because I used to live in somewhat of a gated community, so we had elevators. It was the 26 floors, and I used to get on the elevator, go downstairs, go outside, come back upstairs, go back to my apartment blindfold. So in a way, that's what he mean by taking them outside to the jungle. Now, for my niggas, that don't mean no safari shit, my nigga. That just mean like, let's say we go to a recreational park with an RVs park, or we go to a camping site where it's dark and it's not a space, and you just let them walk. And the reason why is because in the dark, your other senses sharpen, right? So what he's basically saying is the attention deficit will fix itself if they have to pay attention. Like he said, you don't gotta pay attention to pass an exam. You just have to have knowledge. Once you pass the exam, then you take the knowledge and you apply it. Then it becomes an applied force. Then it is after you apply it a while and then people accept the doctrine, that's what wisdom is. You're a whiz at explaining dumb shit. That's wisdom. Just like free is dumb because you're never really free. It's how your perception and how you interpret it. So stay woke, my niggas.